Hey there, it's Kimberly Lucht, and today I want to talk about how to travel and still grow your business. And I feel really lucky this year that I'll be in Brazil, in Mexico, and Italy, some of my favorite countries. I also got these earrings in Brazil, by the way, in case you're wondering. I love them, the wooden and I don't know, just like the tropical vibe. Anyways, getting off track, I like to travel a lot and explore new places, and whether that's with friends or family or new people, I like to do that. And at the same time, I love to be grounded and rooted at home and in a routine working on my business. But sometimes we have to step away from the business to get the results that we want and to have a bigger vision for what we're creating, right? So travel is actually a really useful tool to grow your business, but there's actually 3 steps that I like to take when it comes to traveling and running my business and growing my business while that's happening, okay? The first step is to schedule things in advance. And so whether you have a consistent email practice or consistent YouTube or podcast episodes that come out, you wanna go ahead and pre-publish those things if you can, or schedule them in advance. Even just drafting it will really help you feel like you're still having that consistent content creation as you step out of your business for a little bit and go on a trip. Or even if you're just taking a staycation, this is a great way to feel like, yep, you don't have to touch the computer, right? And if you have a virtual assistant, you can definitely draft everything and send it to them beforehand so they can kind of take care of the sending or the publishing or the scheduling or whatever else you want. But you can really do this on your own, especially given all of the tools that we have now to pre-publish or schedule things in advance. And that's beautiful because it means that yes, we can create content consistently while not necessarily being tied to our computers the entire time. Right? So that's step number 1. Step number 2 is to batch your clients together in a way that feels not super overwhelming or overloaded, but maybe like just more of a flow, right? So let's say you only do calls Monday through Thursday, which is kind of the vibe that I do. But while I'm traveling, sometimes I'll actually add a day or add extra times to make sure that everybody can get the slot that they want. And I should clarify, not while I'm traveling, but before I travel. So if I see a lot of travel on the calendar, I feel like, there's a lot of dates that are blocked off, I'll try to add in times or days that might work for people and are still a little more spaced out so that they don't feel like they're just getting the last minutes of my time. So I also like to do, I don't know if you have a client business, but if you have something like mine where it's like 2 sessions a month or however many sessions a month, you can also have your travel be towards the end of a month and also end at the beginning of a month so that you don't have like half of the month in another country, right? You have more spaciousness in 2 of your months to, more freely travel and open up to a different country during that time. So let's say February, end of February into early March, or end of March into early April, you kind of have more freedom, I guess, and more selection to send to your clients for both of those months than if you were to just do February, especially because February is such a short month. I'm actually going to Brazil for Carnival in February. Yep, what? So that's exciting. And also, yeah, February is a short month. So what do? Split it. Like I'm going end of January to early February. And that's something that you can do too. Yeah. The third step is to unplug and disconnect, really giving yourself permission to step away from your phone, step away from your laptop, step away from anything that feels like work for you, and step into the freedom where you wake up and you're like, yep, I can do whatever I want. I can go to the beach. I can hang with my friends. I can do this thing with my partner or with my family, right? Those types of things where maybe we don't think of doing those on a normal work week or a work day, but we really want to sink into the energy of freedom during the time that we're traveling, of really experiencing the location that we're in, experiencing the people that we're with, maybe meeting new people or trying new experiences. And we can't do that if work is always on our mind. So dropping into this unplug and disconnect mode is probably the most important part, especially because some of my best ideas have come through when I give myself the empty space and give myself the room to breathe and the room to be away from my business. And so letting yourself sink into that and find moments of peace and stillness and freedom when you're on a trip, that's really going to help you be able to grow your business and run your business better once you're back. And maybe while you're there, you really never know what miracles can come through when you stay in miracle energy, right? So I really hope this helps. If you want more guidance with this, I invite you to drop into my free masterclass, Abundant Coach. The link is down below, and it's essentially for any coach or any healer who wants more time abundance, more financial abundance, more energy abundance, maybe travel abundance, right? And I hope that if that's you, you'll sign up, and I'll see you on the inside. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next video, and happy travels. Ciao for now. Bye.